Hello guys, welcome to Unacademy CET YouTube live session. Myself Sharif. In this particular video, we will discuss the PYQs of definite integrals. I'm almost done, only the last part. Few COMEDK QA questions are left out and 21 questions are left out. And then I'll give you some standard results and then we are done with all these definite questions. Alright, we are we are done with all this part up to part 10. Alright, let us start guys. Question number 68. We know that if x lies between 0 and 1, box x is 0, right? And if x lies between 1 and 2, okay, box x will be equal to 1. If I use this logic now, 0 to 2 can be written as 0 to 1, x into cos of box x dx, sorry, pi into box x dx, pi into box x dx, plus integration of 1 to 2, 0 to 1, 2, I am writing 0 to 1, 1 to 2, x into cos of box x dx. Right, now this is equal to integration 0 to 1. Between 0 and 1, box x is 0. So 0 into pi will be 0, you will get cos pi. This is x into cos of between 0 and 1, box x is 0. So 0 into pi will be equal to 0. And between 1 and 2, box x will be equal to 1, you get x into cos pi. And then this is dx. Cos pi is minus 1, cos 0 is 1. So 0 to 1, you get x into dx. Plus integration of 1 to 2, cos pi is minus 1, so this is x into dx. Alright, now if I divide, integration of x is x square by 2. Between the limits 0 to 1, and integration of x is x square by 2 between the limits 1 to 2. Alright, so this is equal to half of upper limit minus lower limit, minus half of 2 square is 4, minus 1. Okay, so this will be equal to 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2, which is minus 2 by 2, is equal to minus 1. Answer is option B. Right, hope this is clear guys. Let's move to the next question. See, I can write this as limit x is tending to 1. Limit x tends to 1, this is equal to 4 to fx, and then this is 2t, and then whole divided by x minus 1, and then this is dt. This fellow is dt. Alright, now this is 0 by 0 form. If x is tending to 1, you get 0 by 0 form, because f of 1 is 4, lower limit and upper limit will be same. Let us use L'Hopital's rule. Limit x is tending to 1, will differentiate the numerator denominator separately. I taught you this before. When I differentiate a definite integral, if I have suppose x squared to x cube, and then this is equal to e power t dt, okay, differentiate the upper limit. In place of t you put upper limit, differentiate the upper limit. In place of t you put upper limit, minus differentiate the lower limit. In place of t you put lower limit. That is differentiation of a definite integral. Differentiate the upper limit. In place of t you put upper limit, minus differentiation of lower limit is 0 only. Right, whole divided by differentiation of x is 1. Now if x is tending to 1, if x is tending to 1, you get f dash of 1 into 2 into f of 1. F dash of 1 is 2 into 2, and f of 1 is 4. So answer will be equal to 16. Alright, this was a COMEDK question. Let's move to the next question. See, according to the question, again this is COMEDK problem. 6 times integration 0 to x and f of t dt is equal to 2x cube minus 8x square minus 27x plus 2. Now 6 times integration 0 to x. Alright, we'll substitute the value of f of t. F of t is t square minus 3t minus 4 is a dt is equal to 2x cube minus 8x square minus 27x plus 2. Right, now we'll simplify this. Integration of t square is t cube by 3 minus 3 times integration of t is t square by 2. So this is t cube by 3 minus 3 times integration of t is t square by 2. Integration of 4t is 4. Between the limits is 0 to x is equal to 2x cube minus 8x square minus 27 plus 2. Alright, now if I substitute the upper limit, this is x cube by 3 minus 3 times x square by 2 square by 2 minus 4x. Okay, this is upper limit. Anyways, lower limit is 0 is equal to 2x cube minus 8x square minus 27x plus 2. Now if you open the bracket, you get 2x cube minus 3, right? 3 into 3 is 9, 9x square minus 8x is equal to 2x cube minus 8x square minus 27x plus 2. This cube will cancel, 2x cube will cancel 2x cube. If I shift on the right side, 9x square minus 8x square is x square. Okay, and then you get okay, and then you get, if I shift on the right side, minus 21 minus 27 minus 27x plus 8x will be equal to 19 plus 19x. Okay, now if you open the bracket, this becomes 6 4 is 24, right? This is 24x. So this is minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now if you split the middle term, minus 2 minus 1, right? So this is x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. This is x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. It is given in the question x1 and x2 are the roots of the equation. So roots are 1 and 2. Now if I substitute in the function, I am supposed to find out integration of 6 times integration of x1 to x2 f of t dt. So this is x1 to x2 and then f of t dt. This is equal to 6 times integration of roots are 1 and 2, right? So lower limit is 1, upper limit is 2, and f of t dt will be equal to t square minus 3t plus 4. So this is t square minus 3t minus 4, and then this is dt. There is a mod, right? Hi Apurva. Now I can simplify, guys. I can write integration of 1 to 2 t square minus 3t minus 4, and then this is dt. Integration of t square is t cube by 3. Integration of t is t square by 2. Integration of dt is t between the limits 1 to 2. Here also between the limits 1 to 2. This is between the limits 1 to 2. 1 upon 3. 2 cube is 8. 1 cube is 1. Minus 3 by 2. This is 4 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So this is 7 by 3. Minus 9 by 2. Minus 4. LCM is 6. So you get 14 minus LCM is 6. Take LCM 6. Okay, you get 14. 9 3 is 27 minus 6 4 is 24. Okay, so this is minus 13 minus 24 divided by 6. This is minus 37 by 6. Now if I substitute here, 6 times minus 37 by 6. 6 and 6 cancels. Mod of minus 37 is plus 37. Alright, answer is option C. This was asked in COMEDK, guys. Alright, let's move to the next question. I should find out what is 3i plus 2j. I'll put x is equal to t square for I under the root as t square. So you get dx is equal to 2t into dt. Alright, even the limits will change. When x is 0, t is 0. When x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. Okay, I is equal to integration of 0 to 1. Dx is equal to 2t into dt. Okay, and then this is equal to x is equal to t square. This is t. I is equal to 2 times integration 0 to 1. 1 plus t minus 1. Add 1, subtract 1 by 1 plus t dt. So this is equal to 2 times integration 0 to 1. 1 plus t by 1 plus t dt minus integral 0 to 1. 1 divided by 1 plus t dt. Okay, so this is equal to 2 I is equal to 2 times. This will cancel. Open the bracket. Integration of dt is t. Again, integration of 1 by t is log t. That is log of 1 plus t between the limits 0 to 1. Upper limit 1, lower limit is 0. Again, upper limit is 1 plus 1 is log 2. Lower limit is 0 is log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. You get I is equal to 2 minus 2 log 2. Okay, this is I. Now if I calculate j, okay, j is equal to integration of 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus x to the power of 1 by 3. Right, again we'll put x is equal to t cube. X equal to t cube dx is equal to 3t square dt. Now if x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. And if x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. Now this becomes integration 0 to 1 dx is equal to 3t square into dt divided by 1 plus t. X is equal to t cube, right? T cube whole power 1 by 3 is t only. Now this becomes 3 times 0 to 1. I can write this as t square minus 1 plus 1 by t plus 1 and dt. Right, now if I separate this, j is equal to 3 times 0 to 1 t square minus 1. Okay, I'll do in the next slide, guys. This becomes integration of j is equal to 3 times. You open the bracket 0 to 1 t square minus 1 divided by t plus 1. Right, and then 3 times 0 to 1 plus 3 times integration 0 to 1 divided by t plus 1. Okay, so j is equal to 3 times integration 0 to 1. T square minus 1 can be written as t minus 1 into t plus 1 divided by t plus 1 dt plus 3 times integration 0 to 1 divided by t plus 1 dt. This will cancel. J is equal to 3 times integration of x is x square by 2 between the limits 0 to 1 and integration of 1 by x is log x log of t plus 1 between the limits 0 to 1. And 3 by 2 upper limit 1 minus 1 is 0, lower limit is 0 minus 1, the whole square is 1. Okay, and then plus 3 times upper limit is log 2, lower limit is log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. You get t is equal to minus 3 by 2 plus this is 3 log 2. Okay, now I'm supposed to find out 3i plus 2j, right? 3i plus 2j. If I substitute this is equal to 3 times. Okay, I value will be equal to 2 minus 2 minus 2 log 2. 2 minus 2 log 2 plus 2 into j value is minus 3 by 2 plus 3 log 2. Okay, now if I substitute, you will get this as 6. Three I plus 2j, right? Three log 2 minus integration of t is t square by 2, right? Between the limit 0 to 1, 0 minus 1 the whole square is 1, so you get minus 3 by 2. 3 by 2 log 2, j will be equal to 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 plus 3 log 2. Correct. Now if I substitute here, this is 6 minus 6 log 2 minus 3 log 2. 2 and 2 cancels 3 plus 6 log 2. Minus and plus cancels. 3 minus 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Answer will be equal to plus 3. Alright, let's move to the next question. Okay, now listen. This is 0 to pi by 2 cos x divided by sine of x by 2 plus pi by 4 plus pi by 4, and then this is dx. Okay, I'm going to put x by 2 plus pi by 4 equal to t. Right, you call equation 1. Differentiation of x by 2 is 1 by 2 dx is equal to dt. If I cross multiply, you get dx is equal to 2 into dt. Even the limits will change. When x is equal to 0, t equal to pi by 4. And when x is equal to pi by 2, t is equal to pi by 2 divided by 2 plus pi by 4. That is pi by 4 plus pi by 4 will give me pi by 2. This is pi by 4. Pi by 2 plus pi by 4 plus pi by 4 will give me pi by 2. Right, now if I substitute now, this becomes integration of when x is 0, t is pi by 4. This is pi by 4. When x is pi by 2, t is equal to pi by 2. Okay, and then this is equal to cos of, substitute the value of x. From this I can write x by 2 is equal to t minus pi by 4. And if I substitute x is equal to 2t minus pi by 2. So this is 2t minus pi by 2 whole divided by this is sine t, and dx is equal to 2 into dt. Okay, so 2 times integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2. Okay, pi by 4 to pi by 2, cos of 90 minus theta. See, actually cos of x minus y is same as cos of y minus x, because cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. So if I use this logic, cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta, so this is sin 2t. divided by sin t dt. Now this can be written as 2 times integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2. Sin 2 theta can be written as 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, divided by sin t and then dt. This will cancel. 4 times integration of cos t is sin t between the limits pi by 4 to pi by 2. This is equal to 4 times upper limit sin 91 sin 45 1 by root 2. If you open the bracket, you get 4 minus 4 root 2. So this is equal to 4 minus 2 root 2. Okay, that's the first option. Right, let's move to the next question. See, this is a direct question. Minus 1 to plus 1 x to the power of 27. Okay, minus 1 to plus 1 x power 27, and then you get cos x dx plus integration of minus 1 to plus 1 e power x dx. Minus 1 to plus 1 is an odd function. If it is an odd function, it will be 0. Integration of e power x is e power x minus 1 to plus 1. Upper limit is e power 1, lower limit is e power minus 1. So this is e minus 1 by e. Answer is option C. Okay, let's move to the next question. See, I'm going to take this as I. This is 0 to pi x to the power of x into sine 2x whole to the power of 2n divided by sine x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Okay, you call this as equation 1. I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. I is equal to integration of 0 to pi. You change x to upper limit minus x, pi minus x sine to the power of 2n of pi minus x divided by sin x to the power of sine to the power of 2n of pi minus x plus cos to the power of 2n, and then you get pi minus x. Okay, I is equal to integration of 0 to pi. This is pi minus x. Sine of pi minus x is sin x only. Here also same. This is sine per 2n of x. Cos of pi minus x is minus cos x, but power is 2n, so this becomes cos to the power of 2nx. Okay, now if I separate them, you get I is equal to pi is a constant out. You will get this as 0 to pi sine to the power of 2n divided by sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n minus integration of 0 to pi x into sin x to the power of 2n divided by sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Right, this is same as I. If I shift here, this will be 2i. 2i is equal to pi times this value, this property. If I multiply by 2, I can write this as 2 times 0 to pi by 2, and then this is sin x to the power of 2n divided by sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Right, 2 and 2 cancels. I is equal to pi times limit should be 0 to pi by 2 sin and cos with any power. Answer will be equal to pi by 4. So I is equal to pi square by 4. Okay, I is equal to pi square by 4. Answer is option C. Right, question number 75. I'll take this as I. I is equal to integration of 0 to pi and x into f of sin x dx. You call this as equation 1. Okay, now I'm going to write this as use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. If we change x to upper limit minus x, this is 0 to pi, 0 to pi, upper limit minus x is pi minus x, and then f of sine of pi minus x, and then this is dx. I is equal to integration 0 to pi, this is pi minus x, f of sine of pi minus x is sine of pi minus x is sine x only, so this is sine x. Okay, now if you open the bracket, I is equal to, pi is a constant, I'll take outside, integration 0 to pi, you get f of sine x f of sine x dx minus integration 0 to pi and then x into f of sine x dx. Right, this is same as I, right? From equation 1, if I shift here, you get 2i. 2i is equal to pi times 0 to pi can be written as 2 times 0 to pi by 2. Pi by 2, and then you get f of sine x dx. Okay, so this 2 2 will cancel with 2. 2 will cancel with 2. You get I is equal to pi. So if I compare this with the given question, given data, right? If I'm comparing this with x is equal to I is equal to, on the right side you have a into 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx. If I compare, the value of a should be equal to pi only. Answer is option D. Right, let's move to the next question. Question number 76. 1 to e log x can be written as log x into 1, right? Log x into 1, this will be first, this will be second. Let us use by parts. First function is log x. First function is log x, integration of dx is x. Minus integral of second is x, differentiation of log x is 1 by x. This will cancel, upper limit is e into log e, lower limit is 1 into log 1. Dx is x, this is 1 to e. Log 1 to any base is 0, log e is 1. Upper limit e, lower limit 1. If you open the bracket, you get e minus e plus 1. This will cancel, you will get this as 1. Answer is option D, option A. Right, let's move to the next question. See, if I take this as I and call equation 1, right, I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. This becomes I is equal to, limit is 0 to pi by 2. You will get log of 4 plus 3 times sine of pi by 2 minus x divided by 4 plus 3 times cos of pi by 2 minus x. Okay, and then dx. I is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, this is log of 4 plus 3 times sine of 90 minus x is cos x. Again 4 plus 3 times sine of 90 minus x, cos of 90 minus x is sin x, call equation 2. Okay, now if I add equations 1 and 2, if I add equations 1 and 2, I plus I will be equal to 2i. 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Okay, you get log of 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x, plus this is log of 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x. Okay, log m plus log n is log m into n, right? You will get this as 0 to pi by 2. Log m into n, if I multiply, both will cancel. you will get log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. Integration of 0 is 0. Answer will be D. Right, let's move to the next question. See, I'm going to take 3x is equal to t, or dx is equal to dt by 3. Isn't it, guys? Now change the limits. When x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. When x is equal to pi by 6, t is equal to pi by 2. This becomes 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, this is cos square t, and dx is equal to dt by 3. So 1 upon 3, 0 to pi by 2 cos square x dx. Okay, either use reduction formula or cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. And then this is dt. Cos 2t, sorry. This should be t. 1 upon 6. Integration of dt is t. Integration of cos 2t is sin 2t by 2. Between the limit 0 to pi by 2. Upper limit is pi by 2 plus sine of 2 into pi by 2 by 2. This is upper limit. Lower limit is 0 only. This is pi by 2 and lower limit is 0 only. This will cancel. Sin pi is 0. 1 upon 6, this is pi by 2 plus 0, which is pi by 12. Answer is option D. Alright, let's move to the next question. See, I can write this as 0 to pi by 2. Sin x divided by 9 plus cos 2x can be written as 2 cos square x minus 1. So this is 0 to pi by 2. Sin x dx divided by 8 plus 2 cos square x. Right, you take 2 common. 0 to pi by 2. And then sin x dx divided by 4 plus cos square x. Okay, now I'm going to put cos x is equal to t. Differentiate, you get sin x dx is equal to minus dt. Even the limit will change. When x is 0, t is 1. When x is pi by 2, t is equal to 0. Okay, so this new limit becomes half of when x is equal to 0, t is 1. When x is pi by 2, t is 0. Sin x dx is minus dt divided by 2 square plus t square. So this is minus half. A square plus x square is 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. Tan inverse of t by 2 between the limits 1 to 0. 1 by 4 tan inverse of 0 minus tan inverse of half. Okay, tan inverse of 0 is 0, minus and minus is plus. 1 by 4 tan inverse of half. Okay, answer is option D. Right, now last few questions are left out, guys. 21-22 paper. See, this was asked in 21 paper. I8, I10 plus I8. Okay, is equal to 0 to pi by 4. This is t to the power of 10 plus t to the power of 8. And then this is dx. This is dx. This is 0 to pi by 4. I take t power 8 common. You get tan square plus 1. Okay, so this is 0 to pi by 4. Tan to the power of 8x. Tan square plus 1 will be equal to sec square. Okay, either you put tan x is equal to t, or directly I can write this as integration of 0 to pi by 4. This is tan power 8x. And then this is d of tan x. Integrating tan with respect to tan is tan x to the power of 9 by 9, 0 to pi by 4. So 1 upon 9, tan 45 is 1, tan 0 is 0, answer is 1 by 9. This was asked in 2021 paper. Okay, again this is 2021 only. I taught you the shortcut. When you have suppose a to b, this is f of x power n, f of x power n, and f of lower plus upper minus x, that is lower limit plus upper limit minus x whole power n, and then dx. Answer is always equal to b minus a by 2. b minus a by 2 means 4042 minus 0 by 2. So this is 2021. Answer is option B. This was asked in 2021 paper only. Right, question number 82. Again this is 21. I can write this as integration of 0 to 1. Just note this step now. Denominator is 2 plus x the whole cube. I can write x as 2 plus x minus 2. Okay, I am writing the numerator in terms of denominator. This is 0 to 1 e power x 2 plus x divided by 2 plus x the whole cube minus 2 divided by 2 plus x the whole cube. This is dx, so this is 0 to 1 e power x, this is 2 plus x by 2 plus x the whole cube. So if I divide, you get 1 upon 2 plus x the whole square minus 3 upon 2 plus x the whole cube. Okay, and then this is dx. This is of the form e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. Formula will be equal to e power x into fx plus c. So this is e power x into f of x, that is 1 by 2 plus x the whole square between the limit 0 to 1. If I substitute, you get e power 1 divided by 2 plus 1 the whole square is 9. Lower limit is e power 0 divided by 2 plus 0 the whole square is 4. E power 9 minus 1 by 4. Answer is option C. Okay, and this was asked in last year 22 paper. Evaluate using limit of a sum. Just to confuse, they have given, anyways I want option integration of x square is x cube by 3 between the limits 2 to 3. Okay, 1 upon 3, 3 cube is 27, 2 cube is 8, so you get 19 by 3. This was asked in 2022. Even this is asked in 2022. I'll put sin x is equal to t. You get cos x dx is equal to dt. Okay, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. When x is equal to pi by 2, t is equal to sin 91. So this becomes 0 to 1. T divided by 1 plus t, and cos x dx is equal to dt. This becomes 0 to 1. Add 1 and subtract 1 divided by t plus 1 dt. Now I can write this as 0 to 1 t plus 1 by t plus 1 minus 0 to 1 divided by t plus 1 dt. This will cancel. Integration of dt is t 0 to 1. Integration of 1 by x is log x, log of t plus 1 between the limit 0 to 1. Upper limit minus lower limit. Here upper limit is log 2, 1 plus 1. Lower limit is log 1, 0 plus 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. 1 minus log 2. Answer is option C. Right, so we are done with all the questions from 2004 to 2022, guys. CET and COMEDK question. Alright, so I'm done with this, all the integral questions. I'll start with I finished with indefinite and definite. In the other section, we will start with application of integrals, and then I'll do differential equations. Then full calculus is done. Then we will convert with vector 3D and the other chapters of KCET. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed our channel, please please enable the bell icon so that you get notifications for all the classes. Do subscribe our channel, and if you're already subscribed, please share this video, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining.